Yo, what's up, B? Sometimes when you heal, it'll help you recognize where you got other trash within your energy field. When you have healed certain aspects of your life, you now come to a realization that you no longer want to accept certain ways that people talk to you. You no longer want to be around certain individuals in their toxic energy. You no longer want to be treated like a mishap. You no longer want to be treated with no respect. You no longer want to not have someone try to step on your neck and not give you any dignity. You no longer with those type of things. And healing, this happens when you heal because you now have a new sense of self. When you heal, if I cut you right now and that wound healed, the skin that it grew back is not the same skin that was there before that separation happened. So the thing about wounding is a separation. It's an act of separation. Healing is an act of integration. And so as you continue to integrate yourself, you start to recognize what you don't want inside of you anymore. You no longer want that lack mindset. You no longer want that scarcity mindset. You no longer want to be shaken by fear, by insecurities. You no longer desire that. But what we recognize is that even if we integrate confidence, even if we integrate truth, we integrate clarity, we're still faced with confusion. We're still faced with scaredness. We're still faced with insecurity. Doesn't mean that we don't have to decide in that moment, because we have the ability now, because of our awareness, to choose that confidence again, to choose safeness, to choose clarity again. You get what I'm saying? Just because you come around to something that you have quote unquote healed from doesn't mean you haven't healed. What shows you if you haven't healed is your response to it. Your response to something shows all the work you have done or what you haven't done, B. Remember that. It's your boy B. Oswald Bonte, and that's the message, baby.